Welcome back to Ordinal Revolution. My name is Shizzy. On this channel, we cover the entire Bitcoin Ordinal ecosystem. What is up, guys? We have an amazing show for you guys today. We have Brad from Metasoft. Metasoft is amazing. We were just looking at some of the stuff that they're putting out. It's kind of like Fortnite meets Bitmap. I mean, it's everything you could ask for in a type of game. We're going to dig deep into that. He's going to show us a live demo that he hasn't tested yet. It's going to be fun. It's going to be extreme. So without further ado, let me bring in my partner, as always, Mr. Yagobi. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? What is up?
Going on. So this is something you found, you brought to me, and we're both blown away by it. Brad seems amazing. He's docs. He's going to show his face, which is very rare and amazing. So I can't wait for this one.
Yeah, I was just going through my timeline and or my feed, sorry, my X feed, and I saw something that looked like Fortnite, right? And I was like, I've played Fortnite before, it's fun. And then I saw the words bitmap, and I was like, wait a second, this is something that like I've been talking to kind of other bitmap builders about. I talked to Chris about this and said, hey, is this possible? And he said it is, but no one's really doing it, right? And so then we got tagged in one of his posts by other people, not him. Some other people are like, hey, Ordinal Revolution, you guys need to check this out. I was like, we already got it scheduled, man. So because I already reached out to him, which is really cool. Just really relaxed guy, great communication. And so excited to kind of hear his backstory and what Metasoft is about to him and what his intentions are, right? Like with the project.
Hell yeah. So let's get right into it. Let's bring him up. Brad from Metasoft, welcome to Ordinal Revolution, sir.
Hello. How are y'all?
Good, man. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. I actually listened to your show on the way in on my drive in from home from work today. So,
nice. What do you think?
Are we zero? Great. No, I like it. I like it. It's, you guys got a lot of good stats, straight to the point. I'm not the crypto guy. I'm a filmmaker. I'm 20-year union member of IATSE, so I make everything from Walking Tall I worked on to iRobot.
Wow.
I did the face replacement stuff for Jeff Bridges for Tron Legacy.
Oh, wow.
So like that's the kind of stuff I've been doing. So from grip, greens, visual effects, that's kind of my background. And then as I do, I've between shows, and we've had a long break between shows lately. It's with all these strikes and stuff. So I ended up in Montreal. I don't speak French, and I'm way far away from home. I'm from the West Coast, so I'm out here just doing my thing. But strike's over, and it's back to work time. But it gave me a really good opportunity to dig deep and learn Unreal a little bit better, because I didn't have a lot of time in the seat. I've worked at game companies before, but not working with Unreal. We worked with like Dunya and Frostbite and the private engines. I have a patent submitted on virtual camera technology, a couple trademarks for Metasoft. I'm a dude. I'm normally behind the camera. I'm not in front of it. I'm an open and honest guy. I don't even know what docs means.
Document it. Some people aren't documented. Some people are.
See, and crypto scares the piss out of me. I got to be honest. I'm in it light. But the traditional investments are more my bag. I'm a former banker, so in my early days, I was a regional bank manager with one of the big fives. So it was a long time ago, right? So I got the finance background and stuff, and kind of made my way through the creative industries, and now I'm the crypto just it piqued my interest for sure. And when you mix the game, like I'm a gamer from Atari, like I've been waiting for the metaverse my whole life. So when something came along that's the metaverse, and even I won't mention the name of the place I worked at, but the guys we were working at, it's like, imagine if we could go to this place and go play that game. And this was like 10-15 years ago. We were talking about this at work. I remember it just like it was yesterday at our lunchroom breaks, right? So the AAAs, they know about this stuff, but no one's really gone and dip their toe in the water yet. So I think there's definitely better dudes out there than me that are more highly skilled in Unreal and whatnot. But I'm I'm venturing into some waters that no one's swimming in. So I just want to play around and do some tests and do some R&D and try and set some standards before someone screws this up for us and says does the wrong thing and pisses Epic off, and then we can't go on their platform, right? So I want to try and do the right thing and do up front and do right by Epic and play by their rules, and like I go through it's T for teen rated, all that jazz. So what I'm doing, so it's just really mixing Fortnite and Bitmap, and then I have some IP that I've been working on. Do you want me to get into any crypto stuff that I've been going on yet?
Well,
or
1 second, I'm take it back a little bit. So I heard banker, I heard Jeff Bridges, and I heard Fortnite, right? So take us back. So you're a banker. You kind of hear that word Bitcoin. What's going through your mind, and what year was this? And
no, Bitcoin. I was a banker. It was I was the youngest regional manager in the company's history, so I was like 24. I'm 47. I've been this ain't my first my first go around, you know what I mean? So that was my first career. Went to banking and then went back to film school in Vancouver, and got in the film industry. Just I climbed the wrong ladder, right? I was good at what I did, and I was a good banker, but a creative banker is one that's behind bars. So
wow, dude, that's a funny statement because it's so accurate.
Yeah, so I wanted to do a more creative role, and follow my heart a little bit, and went back to school and went into film, and now I like to create stuff, and that's when I'm my happiest, is when I'm making something, whether it's a 3D printing something, or 3D scanning something, or or making a game, whatever. I just like making stuff.
That's awesome.
Yagobi, you got any questions about his background before we go into Metasoft?
Not really. I feel like he did a great job of just kind of breaking down like what his background, kind of transitioning over. It seems like you have a lot of passion for what you are doing with this, right? Like this you told me it's like a project, but it's also something for fun, and you're trying to like merge the two. But so when it comes to crypto, what experience do you have in crypto? Like, was it like you dabbled with it like in 2020, or are you just completely new now?
I'm a let's see, what's my journey? I think I started in the sandbox is where I started. In the original mints of the sandbox, I was in there. I think the second wave I jumped in, and I sold out of there with 5 Ethereum when they released their engine. Being a game maker, I felt, and this is just me, it was their journey, right? But I felt that with Unreal and Unity out there, that they would be better served by using one of those engines instead of going on their own route. And and that's why I left, and I actually moved to Earth 2. I pulled that money out, went over to Earth 2, Earth2.io, and put in, I think I'm about 30K in there. So I got about 30K in Earth 2, and they're pre-ICO, so they don't have a coin yet. So, and and that game, it's like it felt like a little bit of Civilization mixed with Rust, and actually I'm wearing a Rust shirt today. So it felt like the world they were building was like Eco Sim combined, and it's all on Unity, right? And I've played Unity games before, so I know like Rust is Unity game, Empyrean Galactic Survival Unity game, 7 Days to Die Unity game, and I got like 3,000 hours in these games. Like, right, what I used to do as what I'm doing building games right now used to be me as a gamer, and like we're talking like my poor wife, right? Yeah. So yeah, I gamed a lot, like from but mostly a survival gamer was kind of my thing. So
but you've stuck in the, like, in terms of crypto, you've stuck really in that metaverse realm, which is cool, because I feel like that's perfect for the experience, especially coming over to Bitmap. So what attracted you to Bitmap, and how did you find it, by the way?
I found it just from the guys from Earth 2, they were because metaverse, and it was like metaverse token, and of course like when you own a gray Civic, every you drive around, you always see gray Civics, right? And I'm in the metaverse area. Anything metaverse, I always look at, like whether it's the other ones, or this one, or Bitmap, and it really just caught my eye. So and it's like, and I looked at some of my IP, because I got some IP like Earth 2, or not, Mars 2, and then I got like there's some other ones. Geez, what? I got a list of things here. Just
So IP, like intellectual property.
yeah.
IP?
So I got some trademarks of like LiDAR golf. So this is how I first started it. So what I thought was bringing value to your digital item, whether it be Earth 2 tiles, and this is where I was going. So I buy the golf. This is how I started. I buy golf course properties in Earth 2. I go in. I learned how to play with LiDAR data, and this is how this is all working out today. But I learned LiDAR data to make golf courses in PGA 2K21 back then, and they're now ported to 23. But this is what I was doing. I was trying to experiment to see if my tiles are now worth more because I have an experience tied to them, right? And I'm doing the same thing here. My bitmaps have external value outside of everything that's going on chain, because they have something fun tied to it. And literally I see these as my battery of my energy. Like a bitmap is just, it holds my energy because it's a playable version of what my heart that I put into it, right? So and that's where I'm going. That's it's completely off chain. I'm making a game. I'm not, I don't want to, I want to build a foundation of something that's real and true and solid. And I know the technology. I don't want to go in and say I don't want to like make as much money as I don't want flash in the pan money. I want, this is long term. It's been long. I've been in this game for 3 years already, and you guys have never even known about me, right?
Yeah.
So, but I'm upwards of now, close to 6 figures of value in and I started out with $1,000 in Sandbox, and
Wow.
that's where I came from, right? So and this is all, and it's like you're dollar cost averaging along the way. So like I'm like I continue like just traditional investing, like I would with a stock that I like, and I would just keep buying that, and I see a project I like, I put my teeth into it, and but it's also up to me to put the effort in, not just to wait for that money to come to me. So I provide value to the project by me doing extra work, and it's just extracurricular. I work a day job. I have a I work in the film and TV industry, so project to project to project, and whatever spare time I have is always going to something like this. But right now it's pretty 9 to 5. So I have a regular 7-11 to 11:11 is every day that I work. So Friday's off, but like I have a set time that this means a lot to me. It's outside my work, and I'm sacrificing my evenings and most of my weekends just to make sure that not just that I'm gonna do something, but I'm sharing along the way. So on Twitter, I'm launching all my stuff, right? So I'm releasing all the data of all the settings I'm using, everything. I'm completely open
That's
in
awesome.
my development. I want people to come with me. I'm not. We're gonna make this big together, because we truly only win. And I'm saying this truly. We only win when we all do, and that's us that have this vested interest in what we're building here.
I love it, man. I love your energy, and that's like what you're doing is kind of exactly what me and Yagobi are doing as well. Like we have day jobs, and we come up here and we try to give people like you spotlight. So it's like I feel like we're just connecting, man. It's absolutely amazing.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Good people feed, off of other
Yeah,
good
right.
people and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But one question I have is, okay, so you're building the game off chain.
Yeah.
How does it connect with the bitmap though? How are you making that work?
So how it works is can I share a screen?
Yeah.
Be able
Do your
to okay, let me just click this up. So this is in game. It'll be a little chunky because we're streaming. I have the game running and and my camera.
Yeah.
So I apologize for some. But you see how the we'll go to one that's empty, so it's a little bit more clear. So this is it's got a little outpost set up in the middle of this bitmap. This is bitmap number. Give me 1 sec. So I got a little maker's mark stamped in there. 546-700.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
So so this is 546-700, and like just like cool things like the anomalies in how the map imported gave me these little Martian mud puddles, right? So
Yeah.
I love when like happy accidents happen like that. But this is this an outpost, and how I'm doing this is and it's a shareable way that we can all do this. And this is what I want you guys to know, that it's not hard. I built this literally last night. I started at 7 o'clock and this was done by 11 p.m. This is not hard. These are pre-bought assets, like the buildings and stuff. I bought all those. I'm not an artist. So I can't make some that pretty. So I import that or buy it or whatever. So, but this how it works is I'll bring up the let me bring up the image. So this here is the bitmap in a grayscale format, and we'll go in a little bit. We'll go to 546 700, but you'll see. Oh, well,
Yeah.
So basically, the height map of Mars is around the bitmap, and the bitmap itself is the community. And so I'm putting some lore around it, that we had to use mining lasers to get down to the water table. So that's why we have puddles of water there, because everything got melted and we finally have water on Mars, but it was frozen down at the water table. So that's what I'm building this kind of lore. And I have like, if you look at for this one, man, I don't know if this is going to work or not. It's having a trouble switching here. There we go. Yeah, I can't seem to get this image up. Anyway, I got a full image of Mars. We'll go back to that. But anyway, it's Mars is broken up into little squares. This is 4 of the squares that are going to be there. I don't know if this is the size I'm going to do. I'm just still playing with the grid sizes right now. I want to make sure that it matches the data well, right? And the gameplay doesn't feel weird in, like, so the streets are like road width and they're not like weird. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make it the gameplay match. I don't want to squeeze as much money as I can out of it, is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to like just paste bitmaps just because, and it looks like all bitmap. I want it actually to be a fun game. So I'm thinking like zone wars, 4-player or 4-team zone wars for this, where each place has their own that's their home base, and they battle for territory and take each other over. I think that'd be a great fun game to play. So I'm just trying to make gameplay on top of the bitmaps, and that's like I did with LiDAR golf, with PGA 2K23. I'm doing here with Fortnite. And the great thing about this is it's completely in Unreal Engine. It's a version of Unreal Engine that's 5.4. It's still beta right now, not public, but it's completely transferable to Unreal Engine. Should I want to go do an on-chain project? Not a problem. Not a problem. Everything we do here is transferable. So what I'm trying to do is we're going to build people's skills together. And like, I'm learning, like I just I programmed an AI today, a GPT on UEFN and Unreal, and just I got to really dig into their documentation, and there's so much I don't know and that I have to learn. But I programmed an AI to help me, and I'm going to share that as soon as I'm able to, so that AI is going to be able for everybody else too. That we can learn together, and every follow along, and come with a journey. I'm on Twitter and on Metasoft.tv. You can reach me. My Twitter link's right off there, so just Metasoft.tv. I'm a TV guy.
So I guess my question would be like the long game here. Is it to have this game or worlds on a website to where people can, like, when someone can eventually connect like their wallet to be able to show what their bitmap, and people can go into that world if you can token gate it and stuff like that? Or is that the goal at the end?
For this, no, this is completely off chain. This is with Fortnite. This is like, have you guys ever played Poker Stars? Poker Stars has their play money site, and they got their real money site.
Yeah.
Consider this our play money site, where we play by the rules of Fortnite. And if we do a private version of this, then we're going to have casinos and more little risque things that aren't allowed on Fortnite, right? So that's like, I have an IP called International Hotel, and in it is like I want casino, I want gambling, I want a karaoke bar, I want fun things like that to do in the hotel, right? So part of that is, and this all just ideas I'm floating around, and again, everything's early, like the Metaverse Earth 2 that I've invested in. It's not built yet, and it's being built. So that's always been my timeline up to when Bitmap came out, that I got to wait for. So I got all this time to do R&D. So this is my R&D time, and Bitmap just kind of stepped right on my throat and said, "Hey, look at me." And I turned and I bought 211 of them. So
Nice.
so that's where I'm at. I got those at Mint, and all of them are all ending in 00 or 50, except for the end. It was just like, gimme. Ah! Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
That's amazing, man. So, so basically, you're not trying to do anything yet. You're kind of playing by Fortnite's rules and stuff like that. So you're building for Fortnite, and then, but then eventually you're gonna take it to Bitmap and kind of
Well,
close
like,
gate it and stuff like that.
well, here's the thing. I was thinking of ways that where I can dip my toes in the water a little gently.
Yeah.
We can do things like, hey, your bitmap can now determine what's on those blocks and what I build in the game, right? So then we got like we can gamify cosmetics and things like that, where that person who owns that bitmap has the ability to change the look of the game and the gameplay in it and the contents of the game and how it plays, which I think is kind of cool too. So I think it's I think we can do both. It's I'm not going to say I'm never going to go there, but I'm going to start with the areas that I know first, and that's production, that's 3D scanning, that's motion capture, that's game making that I'm been involved in, filmmaking and cinematics, and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to start there, and then we'll see what happens. We build and like I don't want to rush into something I don't know, and I don't know crypto well enough to say I'm I've been in business long enough to know that the people aren't coming. You have to pay for them. So when I'm ready, and I have the money to pay for those people, that's when we go. But I would bring in experts for that. I wouldn't try and I don't want to do this myself where I'm doing something that's completely out of my wheelhouse. And if I jumped in that deep end right now, I would be completely out of my wheelhouse and probably make some mistakes. And and then what? And then I have a project that's dead. So long game. Let's build it with bricks, and I'm gonna figure some stuff out first, and then. But we're going places, and I think I got some good ideas, and we'll push forward.
That's kind of something that I always thought about. I don't think the gaming side is going to come from the crypto. I think it's going to start in gaming and then eventually go to crypto. I think it's going to come from your side of it to crypto. It's not going to come from these crypto guys who are building a game, because the game's going to be shit. The game's going to be Atari. It's going to be Sega.
Do I want to compete with Fortnite?
No, not
it's
at
like
all.
I don't. It's like, so why not if they have the ability, and that's what I look for is, and like games like PGA 2K23, games where I can bring custom maps in, games where I can do custom things like this.
That's actually smart to start there.
Why not? Well, it develops the skills, right? And I don't have a lot of skills in Unreal, and I have some, obviously, but I'm they're growing, and I'm getting better every day, and every day, like, part of my work week is always one day of learning. One of those 4 days I work every day, it's all learning 100%. So I'm a tech worker. You have to stay on the edge of technology, or you become a dinosaur. You're always constantly learning. So, and that's kind of who I am, who I've been. 9 years, what I got, 13 years at AAA game studios. So, and then 2 more years at motion capture studios. So, I've been, and then the rest is in film and TV and banking. So, like, that's me, man. I'm an open book. You guys can look me up. But if I build a project, I'm telling you, it's going to be built off of this. It's not going to be built. My wallet doesn't need to be fatter. And like, I love money and everything, but money just makes the world go easier. It's lubrication times the currency, man. I want to play the game, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to build the game I want to play. I have 17 years till I retire, and I'm gonna make use of all of those, because I'm not watching Golden Girls or Matlock when I go to no old age home. I want to play games, man. So, and there ain't no games I want to play when I'm that old. So
well, I think you're in the right space, because whenever you do feel like from a graphics and gameplay standpoint, that you're like, okay, like, I feel like I'm getting to a good point, let us know, because we definitely have relationships with other bitmap builders in the space that
Cool.
are more experts in the connectability of bringing stuff on chain.
Yeah, and that's what I figure. Because I'm not part of your community yet. I'm a newbie in the whole bitmap world. But people get to know who I am and know that I'm I'm true and all that stuff. So and those relationships will come. Like I'm not. I don't trust too easy myself. So
Gotcha.
it's just who I am as well. So I got to make
Yeah.
sure that I find the right partner that that will do right by me and not rug me, because I've been rugged, rugged hard.
That's
And
that sucks.
yeah,
Well, we've all been rugged. If you haven't been
Yeah.
rugged, you haven't been in crypto long enough.
It's like
Oh, yeah. No, this was private business rug, but it
Oh,
was
okay.
but it hurt nonetheless. My life savings is the hardest one
Oh,
ever. So
that
yeah.
sucks, man. Well, what's your so you have experience in these other metaverse projects, being an investor or just dabbling, and like you said,
Mhm.
what are your thoughts on bitmap as like bitmap theory? Because it does seem different, right? There's not like a centralized entity like sandbox or
Mhm.
Decentraland. It's more of like seems like it could be open source. Do you think that changes the game and it gives it more opportunity, or what?
I just see that the bitmaps are etched in stone. It's whereas it just feels like they're there, and like you can always look to your bitmap and know exactly where it's from, right? It's not going to evaporate. Like at least I don't think that is, unless I lose my password. Apparently, because that
Yeah.
almost happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You got to write it 3 times and put the 3 different
Yeah,
places.
yeah, 3 times, for sure.
So,
But
quick question.
yeah, shoot.
Okay. Okay. So, are you into any other things besides bitmaps? Do you own a Bitcoin frog? Do you own anything else? Do you own an OMB? Anything like that?
No, I got what else I got? I got some, what's that project? Gates of Abyss. I have Tipsy
Okay.
Coin, guys. I get some of that. I bought some of their land. So I don't
So,
know.
but
I played the
nothing
game a
in
little bit.
ordinals.
So no.
Nothing
Gotcha.
No,
ordinals.
So,
just I got some sats. I bought some sats with
smart
my
man.
thing, and then I bought some unisats, and then I made a coin the other night, just for fun. I made $ VFX.
Oh wow!
So
Don't
I
don't
got
tell the community; they're gonna start buying it.
oh no, whatever. No, it's all good. I got 7. I got my numbers are always 7. So like I got 7 of 777,000 or something. So
I love it.
that's all good. I don't
Yeah,
yeah, I'm here to have fun and meet some cool people and do some cool things.
yeah.
Make
That's
Aussie.
awesome.
That's it.
That's
Do you have
awesome.
any interest in like building? Like, say if like I have a frog and I want to use my frog in Fortnite, is that possible in your type of game?
Um I don't know. Well, we could definitely get the image of your frog.
Like,
And
could
Um
you
I can
3D
play him.
scale it?
For sure, for sure.
Oh,
We
wow.
could
Wow, that would be
we could
amazing.
turn, well, just like I showed you that height map. I could turn your height map into or your frog into a height map, right? And then actually make your frog the terrain of your block or your transaction
Yeah.
block. So that'd be
Yeah,
kind of cool. So you could
Yeah.
like
that'd
build
be
your house
awesome.
on your frog, because I brought in like 3D scans of like my dog and stuff and supersize them and totally
Yeah,
works. So
What about
once
as
you
like the playing character?
not yet. Yet you
okay,
have to play by your Fortnite characters. So people have done some stuff where they're like kind of mashing things together, but it's not quite true yet. But
gotcha.
I think you got to go by your Fortnite characters. But they got some pretty cool
Yeah.
characters on there. I
Yeah.
don't know. They got like all the Tron guys and all kinds of
Yeah.
cool stuff.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, yeah,
Spider-Man on there.
it's good IP.
But
Yeah, man.
Yep, yep. Cool. That's cool,
All
man.
right.
Yeah,
But
I always tell Shizzy, I said, if anybody in the bitmap builder world could build like a battle royale game
yeah,
to where it got popular, and then the collections are, everybody's like, those are little communities within ordinals and Bitcoin, is like the frogs, you have the Bitcoin whales and all this stuff, and using those characters, I feel like that would like catch so quickly, just because they're all game
yeah, yeah. Of
it's
course.
all tribal, right? It's
Yeah,
all clan based.
Yeah.
So
Or, even just like, if you wear your frog on a skin on a shirt or something, right? You work
yeah,
that stuff in and you
that's
have it
cool.
as, and you look at what, that's why I'm also on Unreal is metahumans are amazing. And you're
Yeah.
like the metahuman clothes creator and their cloth system is amazing. You can do custom clothes. And so like and when this stuff ports over, and this is what's happening, UAFN is very new. It's beta. It's barely broken. Like I can't even port between worlds right now. But I know one day they're competing with spatial.io, and spatial you can jump between worlds as much as you want, and they're Unity based, right? So I could build on there if I wanted to, and someone should maybe. But we could do the same thing there. It's and that actually might even be on chain. That might be something we could do too. There's
I love that
all
that
kinds
word.
of options, right? And it's like
Yeah.
we just put a bunch of smart people in the room. We'll figure
Yeah.
problems out. We'll figure smart problems out, and we just need the right people, and that's all that it is. And no
Yeah.
matter how hard that problem is, hard work will always solve it with the right people in the room.
Yeah.
I
And
agree.
I love what you're building, but when you say on chain anything, it just gets, for some reason, it gets my spine tingling, man. I want on chain. I want so
Yeah. You guys want to see in game? Well,
yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
okay, I gotta turn my Xbox controller on here, but we'll pop. We'll see a little in
So
game action.
this is something that you created, right?
Yeah, I created this yesterday at 7 p.m. between 7 p.m. and 11. It's a little dark right now, so I do apologize. Live demo. It's the light levels in Mars. I actually used AI to look this up. It's about 50% of Earth. So I
Oh
think we're
wow.
sometime during night right now, but we're just going to cruise up to the surface here quickly. I know I'm burning. Whoa,
Yeah, it's fine, man.
can't really
I'm
see too
enjoying
well.
this. I'm definitely enjoying this.
Does
Cruising
it
up,
so
cruising up.
is this a single do you have it at single player level right now?
No,
Like,
this is 99 players, so
oh, okay.
we can fly 99 people in here. But I'm just myself in here, so
Gotcha.
I'll as soon as I can go playable alpha, I'll release it. So
That's
okay,
awesome.
so now here we are on the surface of Mars, right?
That's
So
so crazy that
So
I
cool.
just
mean,
see.
like the lighting that's probably how it looks exactly like there.
Oh, yeah. So it's pretty hard to drive on Mars, but this is the Martian landscape. This is from a satellite that took laser scan data from Mars. But anyway, and the gravity's a little bit lighter, and all that fun stuff. So just trying to make it as fun as possible, make a little playable Mars world, and I'll do this with a few bunch of different maps. And I apologize, the frame rate's not exactly where we want it to be at about 65, but it's normally run about 120 with everything how it is. And then the bitmaps are in the crevices, so they were the lore goes that they needed mining lasers to find the water table to find water, and that's how civilization started here. But I don't know, that's all I just heard that.
That's cool.
So but that's it, guys. I don't know, yeah,
Yeah, pretty
little bit
cool.
in game, a little bit of that's what she looks like so far.
Awesome.
Yeah, great job, dude. It looks phenomenal. I love how you kept it realistic to Mars, man. Like that's incredible. That's really cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
man. Well, all right, man. It was an amazing show. This part of the show, we kind of give you the stage to talk to our community. You can really say whatever you want, so the time is yours.
Yeah, I don't I just want to say that I'm here to make the metaverse fun. I want to make it fun first before I ask for cash, right? It's like I want to make something worth people parting with their dollars, that is actually worth something. So um I'm building a foundation. It's currently off chain, but you know we're using tools that can take us anywhere. So this is a battery really for my effort, and that I see Bitmap as a place for me to park my effort, if you will, invest my time. That's the currency, not money, time. So I invest my time. It holds its value in Bitmap and other metaverse properties that I have. So that are similar, and yeah, I'm here to provide value and help people along the way. So join me on Twitter. You can reach me on metasoft.tv, and that has a link to everything from my 3D scan demos to everything else. So I got a full portfolio there that you can check out and see what I've been up to. So thank you very much. I do appreciate
Sounds great.
all your guys,
Yeah,
all your
man,
time. Appreciate it.
it's been great, man. And we'll have to definitely catch up and do another
Mhm.
episode once you developed a little bit further down.
Yeah.
And,
So this is all really alpha and really early,
Yeah.
but I want to really share because you guys, man, and it's just like the love I got from that community last week when Bitmap was pumping. My God, it's just like it just felt the love. It was great,
yeah,
fantastic. So it inspired me to, it's like, what
Yeah.
else could I do to like show these guys like what is capable here? And like I know there's more, and I have some cool ideas up my sleeve still. So we haven't definitely even scratched the surface here. So good times are
That's
ahead.
amazing. Sounds
awesome.
great, dude. Please reach out if you ever want to come on spotlight it, dude. You
Yeah.
definitely you can reach out to Yagobi or me or whatever. Definitely get you back on. We appreciate your time, and we can't wait to see you again.
Cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right,
See you, buddy.
Okay.
take it easy.
Bye.
Well, absolutely amazing. Probably fun interview, gaming, everything, dude. And I really do believe like gaming isn't coming from the crypto side. It has to come from that side first, and then crypto has to be integrated. And I think that what he's doing is definitely something that's possible.
Yeah, like with the experience that he has with the AAA stuff, he kind of knows what the quality is for
Yeah.
games that are successful, right?
Yep.
At the end of the day, I think that this show could be kind of a call to action too for other builders in the bitmap space to kind of start collabing, right?
Yeah.
Start trying to work with each other, learn from each other, right?
Yep.
This is what it's about. Like, there's never been anything like Bitmap in terms of a metaverse, in terms of open source and
Yep.
builders coming together. There's always been like one entity that creates the rules and stuff. This isn't
Yep.
the case here, right? So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to that day where I can play a battle royale through Bitmap by logging in with my wallet or whatever, and because that's really what I think it's games like that to where Fortnite's fun, right?
Yeah.
So if we can bring that something like that to bitmaps, I think that application will reign supreme. But
100%.
we'll see.
I completely agree. Yeah. All right, guys. If you we're on Apple, we're on Spotify. If you cannot watch, you can definitely listen. We appreciate every single view. You guys have been killing us with views lately, man. We're up to almost 1,300 subs. I feel like we're just at 1,000 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, we were at 1,000 2 weeks ago. So it's been absolutely great, guys. We appreciate you guys so much, and it definitely warmed my heart when Brad said like the Bitmap community really came to him and pushed him forward, because that's what we need to do. We need to. We obviously we love each other. We love Ordinals and everything, but reaching out to people who are just getting in and really giving them the love and the joy, man. That's what we need to do. That's how we're going to push forward, and that's how we're going to become as big as we need to become to really make this industry what it's going to be.
Yep, 100% agree. Collaboration, guys. It's not all about like how much your project can make or do this and that. At the end of the day, like, we want Ordinals to change the world, the space, and it is already starting to do that. And so, yeah, we appreciate like even being tagged in this, because that it brought our attention to it. So we appreciate it, and we're gonna do a weekly update tomorrow. Might be a little bit shorter, but definitely have a weekly update right before the holidays. So look for that.
Man. All right, guys. Peace.
Peace.